Hello friends, my name is Nikhil Kumar. In this video, I'll create one stack using CloudFormer for Active Directory Domain Services deployment on AWS. Before creating the stack, we will look for the instance that I have already created for my Active Directory Domain Services, and then we will look for the VPC. There are subnets created. There are 4 subnets is already created. There are 3 root tables. There is one internet gateway. There is one DHCP option. There are 2 elastic IP. From 2 elastic IP, one elastic IP is attached to the instance. That is 2 internet gateway and NAT gateway. After that, we will look for the security group. There are 2 security group attached to the instance, and one is attached as a domain controller. And we will create a bucket. I have already created a bucket to save the tab. So now I will create a stack using the previous resources. For that, from the drop down menu, I'll select the CloudFormer, click for the next, and then I'll give the name. After giving name, I'll provide the password, and I'll give the username for my stack, and I'll provide the tag. Here you can see the template is saved in the bucket, and then after resources and everything, click on the create. The stack creation will take 20 to 25 minutes to complete the progress of creation. Here you can see that the stack is created. In the overview, we can see the description. This is the beta version. In the output link, we can see the instance public DNS name. In the resources, we can see the resources that have been used to create the instance. In the template, we can see the coding of the stack to create an instance. From clicking the output link, it will be redirected to the CloudFormer. And then we will provide the credentials that we have used. Now the CloudFormer page is open. From here we can select the region. Till then we can see the another instance is created. The T2 small. We can modify by giving the name. To identify which instance is a CloudFormer instance. Now we will give the description of the template. And we will move forward to the DNS name. Now we don't have the DNS name, so we will click on the next step. For selection of VPC, we will go for the instance. Here from the services, we will select the VPC. We have 3 VPCs. We'll select the ADDS scenario 3 VPC and the CloudFormer VPC. We can select the both VPC. After selecting a VPC, it will automatically select the subnet, the internet gateway, and the DHCP option. And then we will go for the next step. From the network ACL, the selected VPC automatically select the network ACL and the route tables. Now we will select the elastic IP. For elastic IP, we will go to the VPC. In the VPC, from the VPC left panel, we will select the elastic IP. Now here we can see this elastic IP is attached to the instance that already created. So we will select the elastic IP. We will select the auto scaling group. This auto scaling group I have created for my manual deployment of ADDS structure. From here I'll select the launch group. Now I don't have any instance for the CloudFormer, so I'll move forward to the next step. For the bucket, I'll select ADDS screencasting bucket that I have already created. I'll move forward to the next step. For the storage configuration, I don't have an instance, that's why I don't have a storage configuration. So I'll move to the next step. We don't need any kind of SQS service and SNS service. So we'll move forward to the next step. In the security group, we will select the security group that I have already created for the ADDS stack. We'll select 3 security groups from here. And move forward to the next step. We don't need any RDS connection. We don't have auto scaling, we don't have the alarm. That's why we move forward to the next step. Here in the summary, we can see the resources that we have selected. We can modify those resources. Here I'll change the name for the ADDS. And it will automatically store into the bucket. Here you can see the template has been successfully created. After the creation of a template, delete the stack that we have created. Here we can see after deleting the stack, the resources that have made before that will automatically delete. After deleting the stack, we will go for the S3 service. We will click on the bucket. We can see the template is saved in the bucket. Now we have downloaded the template. After downloading the template, we will open the template, copy the code. We will copy the code and paste into the design template, and then we will refresh the design. It will directly show the design of the template. Here we can see the resources that we have used to create a template. We have used 2 VPCs. Here in the design template we can see one VPC, we can see the second VPC. Even we can see the subnets. There are 5 subnets that we have used. the internet gateways, the DHCP option, the network equals, the route tables, the route paths, the elastic IP that we have used that is attached to the internet gateway and the default gateway. There are the security groups, the domain member, subnets. There are two gateways for the two VPCs. There are the internet protocols, the description. Thank you. So now we will copy the template into another region. From the design template, I have copied the template into another region, Ohio, before I have created my stack into the Oregon region. And then validate the template. So there is an error showing. Now you can see the template design in the Ohio region. Now we will change some coding into the region. Regarding to the region, we will go for the instance first. We will go to the EC2 instance. We will change the AMI of the instance. To change the instance, we will go to the EC2. From the EC2, go for the launch instance. From the launch instance, you can see the AMIs here. Go for the Windows 2012 R2D2 AMI. Copy the AMI code and change the code here. Refresh the design. Now go for the VPCs. Change the VPC name, go here. Change all the VPC name. Change as well as change the root name also. By changing the root means because we don't have the same VPC and subnets and routes into the another region, so we'll create that credential using other names. The resources are available in that region. The rest of changes will be the same. And then we validate the template. After validating the template, we can see here in the Ohio region, the template is in the creation mode. It will take 20 to 25 minutes to create a template. Thank you very much guys for watching this video.